Hey, Crunch Squad, this is your girl Shaquena coming to you loud, live in the color. Hey, my people. Hey, my people. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for liking, commenting, subscribing, giving me thumbs up, thumbs down. Thank you for sharing my videos. I appreciate all the love and support. Keep the support coming. Keep the comments coming. Keep the suggestions coming. I appreciate it all. Okay, this is a my thoughts video. And on this my thoughts video, I want to talk about step parents been allowed to discipline kids. Okay, now there's many different forms of discipline. There's verbal and there's physical. Okay, I believe step parents should be allowed to only verbally discipline kids. I'm gonna go back. Okay, let's just say I have a child and my child's father is still in the picture. Okay, when it comes to physical discipline, me and that father are the only ones allowed to physically discipline that child. That's too much, Araya. If me and the father are still in the picture, me and that father are the only ones allowed to physically discipline my child. My husband is not allowed to physically discipline my child. He's allowed to verbally discipline my child. Okay? Let's say that my baby daddy has gotten remarried. Only me and that baby daddy are allowed to physically discipline our child. That new wife can only verbally discipline that child. Now rub it in. That's how I feel about it. You got some step parents, put that back. You got some step parents that feel that they should physically discipline their stepchild. No. If both parents are in the child's life doing what they need to do for that child, you as that step parent are to never put your hands on that child. You can verbally discipline that child only. And I believe in that. Okay? I live by that. Because if I ever got married to a man that had kids, I would never put my hands on that child. Simply because that's not my child. Now, I would tell that child when that child is wrong. I would tell that child when that child is right. I would leave the discipline to the parents, to my husband and his child's mother. I would never put my hands on another person's child that's not mine. Okay? There has to be some ground rules set. There has to be some guidelines, some boundaries set. Because at the end of the day, you are not that child's parents. You are not allowed to put your hands on somebody else's child. There are too many people out here that are married and not knowing who their spouse is. And you have to be careful with that. You truly, truly, truly got to be careful with that. You cannot take it upon yourself to whoop somebody's child because you married to that child's mama or that child's daddy. No, that don't go like that. That's not how that goes. That is not how that goes at all. That's why so many children end up dead, abused, because the bio parent has given free reign to their new husband or their new wife. That's why you got so many young girls that are being raped. I got kids in the house. That's why so many young boys are being beaten by the step parent. Go ahead. That's being raped by the stepfather. You have got to do better by your kids. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, back, y'all. But yeah, when you marry somebody, you have got, before you even get married, the four of y'all, no, the three of y'all, the four of y'all, however it goes, the biological mama and daddy need to sit down and talk with the new wife or the new husband, or if both of y'all done got remarried, the four of y'all need to sit down, have a conversation, set some ground rules, set some boundaries, say what is what, how it is. Now if the biological father say don't put your hands on my child, you have to live by that. It does not matter if it is your home. If that father tells you, as the stepdaddy, if that biological father tells you as the stepdaddy, don't you ever put your hands on my child or my children. That's what he means. That's what you go by. Do not take it upon yourself to discipline. Same with the biological mother. If the biological mother has a conversation with the stepmother and the biological mother say, don't you ever put your hands on my child, you let me handle the discipline. You listen. Because you have no right putting your hands on that child. You just don't. Point blank, period. That's just how it is. That's just how it goes. See what I'm saying? Because I was in a relationship with somebody, with kids. I never put my hands on that man's kids. Never. I never did that. I never took it upon myself to put my hands on them kids if I were ever around them kids. If I saw them kids do something wrong, I would tell them kids, now you know your daddy gonna be mad if you find out you're doing that. So don't do that. That's all I did. I never chastised them children. I never put my hands, I never did anything physical to the kids. I've always told the kids, you know your daddy gonna be mad if you find out you did this or you did that or you said this or you said that. That's all I have ever done. I don't believe as a even if it's a girlfriend, I don't believe in putting my hands on somebody's kids. Even if I had married this man, I still do not believe in putting my hands on kids that do not belong to me, that did not come out of me, or that did not come out of my husband. Okay, I don't believe in it. I think people need to not do this. Set some boundaries. I got a friend that has a child, and the mother has a new boyfriend. Once she got a new boyfriend, my friend met the new boyfriend, set some ground rules with that new boyfriend. Told that new boyfriend, don't you ever put your hands on my child. My child do something wrong, you call me. You tell her mama. But under no circumstances are you to ever put your hands on my daughter. To put your hands on my child. And I agree with him on that. I agree. Because both parents are in the picture. Okay? Both parents are in the picture. Even if and I'm gonna say this, if the biological father is not in the picture, you as that mother need to set some ground rules. I'm just saying, you as that mother need to set some ground rules with your husband, not the boyfriend. Because the boyfriend should never put his hands on your children. And they're not his. Point blank, period. I'm just saying. Y'all can agree. I mean, y'all can disagree all y'all want to, but if you got a boyfriend and the boyfriend is not the father, that boyfriend is to never put his hands on them kids. Okay? If you marry this man, under no circumstances is he still ever put his hands on them kids. You leave that to the mama to do. Because something could be misconstrued and you can find yourself in a world of trouble. So to keep yourself out of trouble, keep your hands to yourself. Sorry. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. But comment down below. Tell me what you think. And in the meantime and in between time, make sure you give it those big thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell twice to be notified. If you're an old subscriber, make sure notifications are on. Share my video. Like I always say, God only gives you one life, y'all. Please live it. Bye.